Good morning, dear students. My name is İsay Menaura Maratkızı. I am a teacher of English at Aktepe High Agricultural College. Today we have new theme. Our theme called Capabilities of Human's Brain. The aims of our lesson are to present new vocabulary related to the physical structure of human's brain and to read specific information. Now, first of all, students, let's look at the screen.
Unit 6, Module 6, Capabilities of Human Brain. Our brain is divided into two hemispheres, left and right, each one controlling different tasks or skills. As you see, students, left hemisphere of our brain controlling logic skills, daily activities, language and grammar, memory, analytic and detail, science, strategy, facts, words of songs. And the right hemisphere of our brain controls creativity, feelings, concentration, photo memory, visualization, imagination, decision-making, multitasking, intuition, art and rhythm, active listening skills. The new vocabulary of our theme. Сабағымыздың жаңа сөздері. Blood pressure. The pressure of the blood in the circulation system. Қан қысымы. Body temperature. How hot or cold body is. Дене қызуы. Skull. The bone that protects, covers brain. Бас сүйегі. Hemisphere. Half of a sphere. Ми жарчары. Nerve fiber, a long thin thread that carries information between the brain and the other parts of the body. Жүйке талшықтары. Neurologist, a doctor who deals with nerves and the nervous system. Neurolog. Synapse, a junction between two nerve cells. Synapse. Neuron, a nerve cell. Neuron. Write down these new words in your vocabulary. Now our text, physical structure of the human brain. You must read and translate this text. One brain or two? Think about your brain for a moment. Weighing about 1.4 kilograms, it not only controls your other organs, regulates pleasure and pain, hunger and thirst, blood pressure and body temperature, but it also plays a huge part in determining your personal identity through thoughts, memories, and emotions. It's an amazing organ, isn't it? Also, a brain is often compared to the central processing unit in a laptop. In reality, the brain is far superior and far more complex. Underneath a protective skull, the brain appears to be separated into two halves, the left hemisphere and the right hemisphere. But this is not quite true. Information and instructions pass from the one side of the brain to the other thoughts, the corpus callosum, about 200 and 250 million nerve fibers. Surprisingly, each hemisphere is responsible for the opposite side of the body. For example, information received from our sense on one side of the body is communicated to the opposite hemisphere of the brain. Some scientists think that the two hemispheres control different abilities and behavior. The left side is more related to logic and analysis. It deals with details. The right is usually considered more creative and imaginative. It prefers general ideas or the big picture, and it deals with emotions. For artists, such as writers, sculptors, and musicians, the right side of their brain is dominant. On the other hand, people in professions that require organization and facts like scientists and accountants more commonly use the left side of the brain. It seems that each hemisphere of the brain has a tendency of certain kinds of function. For example, the left side of the brain may handle the syntax and vocabulary of language, but the right side controls the accent, speed, and the intonation of speech. Neurologists have found that if one side of the brain is removed, the other side can take over some of its roles, such as speech, by creating connections or pathways between brain cells. Will we ever fully understand our own brains? Probably not. However much research we might do, the human brain is probably capable of much more than we will ever discover. Our task is to read the sentences 1 to 8 and decide if they are true, false, or doesn't say. First of all, you must read the previous text to do this task. And the next task is they are given A, B, C, D points. You must put these words where they are necessary.
Now, students, our lesson is over. Goodbye.